the conspiracy community that radio hosts will like go to war with each other. Some new really shitty movies are going to be released on YouTube, Bittorrent, and like all this stuff. And like people more mentally ill people will join the conspiracy community, and I personally, I've been hoping for the revolution, but like it seems as though with the carbon tax and Copenhagen not working through, we're not going to see a revolution like I wanted to. So like, my advice to everybody out there is like, it was good that you prepared and you listened to my previous shows about like getting ready to like go break into people's houses and like kill them to take their shit. But like right now, I think the best bet, I take Vigilius. I agree with Vigilius. It's gonna be rather calm. So like just do what I've been doing, like pay off your credit card bills and like try to get the fuck out of America and like talk shit about Jewish people. Okay, that's my personal strategy I'll be doing for like 2010. Well, I'd like to thank everybody to have been on the show. We're gonna end it now. TarasBulba, thank you for being on the show.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Vigilius, thank you for being on the show.
Rock on, dude.
Okay, I hope y'all just wait a second to hear my speech I'll be giving right after this. Background. The following essay was published in Der Angriff, 21st January 1929 by Joseph Goebbels of the Nazi Party. It has been paraphrased for today's conditions. Text. The title of this is The Jew. Everything is discussed openly in the world, and every man claims the right to have an opinion on any and all questions. One is Catholic, the other Protestant, one an employee, the other an employer, a capitalist, a socialist, a Democrat, an aristocrat. There is nothing dishonorable about choosing one side or the other of a question. Discussions happen in public, and where matters are unclear or confused, one settles it by argument and counter-argument. But there is one problem that is not discussed publicly, one that is delicate even to mention, the Jewish question. It is taboo in our country. The Jew is immunized against all dangers. One may call him a scoundrel, parasite, swindler, profiteer. It all runs off of him like water off of a raincoat. But call him a Jew, and you will be astonished how he recoils, how injured he is, how he suddenly shrinks back. I've been found out! One cannot defend himself against the Jew. He attacks with lightning speed from his position of safety and uses his abilities to crush any attempt at defense. Quickly, he turns the attacker's charges back on him, and the attacker becomes the liar, the troublemaker, the terrorist. Nothing could be more mistaken than to defend oneself. This is just what the Jew wants. He can invent a new lie every day for the enemy to respond to, and the result is the enemy spends so much time defending himself that he has no time to do what the Jew really fears: to attack. The accused becomes the accuser, and loudly he shoves the accuser into the dock. So it is always was in the past when a person or a movement fought the Jew. That is what would happen to us, well, were we not fully aware of his nature, if we lacked the courage to draw the following radical conclusions. 1. One cannot fight the Jew by positive means. He is a negative, and this negative must be erased from the system, or he will forever corrupt it. 2. One cannot discuss the Jewish question with the Jews. One can hardly prove to a person that one has the duty to render him harmless. 3. One cannot allow the Jew the same means one would give an honest opponent, for he is no honorable opponent. He will use generosity and nobility only to trap his enemy. 4. The Jew has nothing to say about human questions. He is a foreigner, an alien, who only enjoys the rights of a guest, rights that he always abuses. 5. The so-called religious morality of the Jews is no morality at all, rather an encouragement to betrayal. Therefore, they have no right to protection from the state. 6. The Jew is not smarter than we are, only cleverer and craftier. His system cannot be defeated economically. He follows entirely different moral principles than we do. It can only be broken through political means. 7. A Jew cannot insult a goy. Jew slanders are but badges of honor for a Gentile opponent of the Jew. 8. The more a Gentile person or Gentile movement opposes the Jew, the more valuable it is. If someone is attacked by the Jews, that is a sure sign of his virtue. He who is not persecuted by the Jews or is praised by them is useless and dangerous. 9. The Jew evaluates questions from the Jewish standpoint. As a result, opposite of what he says must be true. 10. One must either affirm or reject this, what they call anti-Semitism. He who defends the Jews harms his own people. One can only be a Jew lackey, Shabbos Goy, or a Jew opponent. Opposing the Jews is a matter of personal hygiene. These principles give the anti-Jewish movement or anti-Zionist movement a chance of success. Only such a movement will be taken seriously by the Jews, and only such a movement will be feared by them. The fact that he shouts and complains about such a movement, therefore, is only a sign that it is right. We are therefore delighted that we are constantly attacked in the Jewish gazettes or newspapers. They must shout about terror. We answer, terror? Never. It is social hygiene. We take these individuals out of circulation just as a doctor does to a virus. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed today's episode of the Joe Blow Conspiracy Show, and Khoda Hafiz. See you guys, bye-bye. See you next year, my niggas.
Me, alle Queen van Staal. Hey, Dimitri. They do need me on the motor. Hey Dimitri, wat denk je? Zal Robin draaien?
وقتی برات نخواد خدا پشت هم میاد درد و بلا پیش قدرتش چون و چرا فایده نداره اگه بری